Good morning. Don't know how I didn't mute that at the end, but oh well. Good morning, Starfighters, and greetings and all that stuff. How are you today? Thank you for tuning in so early. Okay, that was a little floppy. I was messing with my tone the other day, too, while working with my buddy on getting his audio set up, which he did. We got his audio set up. And then we realized that he has no internet speed. So much latency. But we're very close, super close. Got to do a little rework myself. I got to check out OBS and see if it works for me now since I've got my stuff a little bit more dialed in. Gives me a little more options, gives me the chance to even stream simultaneously here on Twitch and on YouTube. So that's something we got to look into because just uploading the things to YouTube is not helping my gaining fans and followers and all that kind of goodness. So, all right. Oh, let's go. Let's start off. We did the one stretch. Okay, up and over. Oh, it feels good. Back is a little bit out today. Not too bad. See if I can keep my posture good and not mess it up. I might go to the gym after this. We'll see. I got to be careful. Some of the times the easiest, littlest thing messes me up. So, all right. Computer's cooling down good. Oh, we should stop this. Mouse is over here. I don't have to lean forward. That's good. Oh, but okay, so yeah, I'd love to have a keyboard over here. I don't know if I can. Then let's set this back up to 150 BPM. We haven't finished our stretches yet, but I'd just rather get this there and there and there. All right, so we did that. We did a few shoulder rolls forward and backwards, keeping our posture nice and good. I got my footstool, got my guitar in my posture because this is where it is when I stand up. All that kind of stuff. All right, now to the John Petrucci stretches. Shep 12, greetings Starfighters. Thanks for the follow. How are you today? What we're just doing some Petrucci stretches now from Mr. John Petrucci. Rest your hand on your hand just to feel that stretch. Hold it for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back the other way. I'm doing lovely. I am doing lovely myself. Thank you very much. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Are you a musician yourself? I'm literally practicing things because I fell off the map and didn't play for a long time and then hit a wall as I came back. So I was like, nobody's doing an actual practice stream. Let's try that. Now massaging that muscle in between your index and your thumb because I tend to grip my neck a little too hard sometimes. Oh, yeah, right in there for me. Woo! Started playing guitar about 4 months ago. Well, welcome to the shit show. It is an amazing music is amazing. Guitar is quite an amazing instrument. There's just so many things you can do with it. So many styles. Oh, much better. Okay, now we're stretching the thumb. Yeah, so here, again, I'm doing some practice things. We'll do some little techniques and things to build synchronization between your hands, build your stamina in each hand. A little bit of scale and knowledge like that, but I never learned that stuff either. I played guitar for a long time, just kind of picked it up and learned tablature and then went from there and used a lot of guitar magazines back in the day. We used to get the subscription to the guitar mags, learn all the little tips and tricks and the columns in there. They had tablatures and notation and stuff for good songs and just learning from each other, basically. I'm old. I'm 45, so... But yeah, there's about a 10-year period where I didn't play, so I need to get my chops back up, and it has worked. I took some lessons last November from Mr. Dave Martone, and then I've been practicing the shit out of it, got the stream all set up, and started, I don't know, February. And my playing has improved dramatically. Like, I've had to go back and redo a bunch of my tracks, so... So great. What kind of a guitar do you have? 6-string, 7-string, 8-string, 122-string, like Stevie T and Jared Dines? What are you into? Country, classical, gent? We're pretty metal over here, but I've always loved all styles of music. Yeah, nice. 7-string, multi-scale. It's my first. This is beautiful. Back there, Ibanez bass, 8-string, and a Jackson 6-string Kelly. Have you heard that? A 5-string Ibanez bass, 8-string Ibanez guitar, and then the 6-string Jackson Kelly. Because I used to have an Ibanez Destroyer, but I haven't been able to find one since. I would love to stay all Ibanez. I don't mind a lot of Jacksons, but I really do prefer Ibanez. Very nice, very nice. Well, then this is going to be good. So what we're going to do, first off, is we're going to work on our picking hand. This is a great little warm-up, one that I learned from Mr. Kirk Hammett, not personally, but I don't remember if it was a guitar magazine. I think it was in the year and a half of the life of Metallica from the Black Album, when they were doing that. But what he said he did is he would Find a good tempo and do a minute per string. So we got 7 strings. We're going to do 7 minutes. I'm holding it at about 150 BPM. And what I'm doing, I'm not strumming like this. I'm drawing a little circle with my thumb and my index finger. Try to relax your shoulder, your elbow, all through your arm, and just draw a little circle. And again, we're going to do that at about 150 BPM. 1 minute per string, as I'm going to show you with my timer here. And yeah, if you can't play at that tempo, just do the halftime to get the motion. 1 minute per string. And let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the most boring part of the practice session, but I think it's one of the most important. Phone starts to shut off at about 40 seconds. It's kind of funny. I'm just down a half step from standard, so E flat. No drop tunings or anything, just half step down from A440. Which I have the Petrucci neural DSP now, so I have that transpose button right in there. I'll show you that after we're done this. This is on the Gojira neural DSP. This neural DSP fucking rules. Just started getting into metal. What kind of music got you into playing guitar then? Or what are you into mostly is the term, I think. Oh, tensing up my arm. Little piano shake, little piano shake. I'll share a link with you in a minute for my YouTube, for some of the videos in the past. I'm sorry I don't have any of my music up yet. Long story we'll talk about after I'm done this. The next string. By Suicide Silence. Nice. I haven't listened to them very much. Again, I'm old. I got into music or metal in 1988 from Metallica's and Justice for All. Then it was Pantera, Slayer, and then into Meshuggah. There's a lot of bands I have to go back and listen to. Yep. Megadeth, absolutely. tensing up my arm again. So piano shake, if you know, you just kind of shake your hand back and forth, and it'll kind of, don't do it too hard, but you should feel it all the way up into your shoulder, and it just really, really works to relax your arm. Really cool little technique. I even use it when I'm at the gym after I do a set. I'll stretch, and then I'll just sit there and shake my arms, or it really helps. Okay, so we were on the D string. Now we're onto the G string. And be sure to follow the other socials down below if you can. There should be the Instagram and the YouTube. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to post some little videos of all the stuff that we do here. I'm just behind. Stretch here. Better tone. What are you playing through? Computer, amplifier? And our last string. Codename Jericho 1432 1432. What's going on, buddy? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in today. Screw up my timing when I start talking. Don't know how I'm going to start singing and playing again. I'm tensing up my shoulder. Practice habit doesn't even have a brand name. Oh, and there we go. 7 minutes of hell to start our day. Oh, we better stop the metronome for now. Not much trying to get ready for work, but it's going terribly. How about you? Yes. None of us like getting ready for work. That is for sure. I fucking miss it, I have to tell you. I've done a little bit of work over the last few years, but it's still just because my back sucks. I've had some good days and bad days, and I can't do it forever. That's why I was like, I got to get back up into here. Keith Fred, greetings, Starfighter. Thanks for tuning in this morning. What is up with you? So somebody pointed out to me the other day that I had the followers only chat on for like 36 episodes or something. So I finally turned it off and it's working. Yay, I'm so glad. You don't have to follow us to tune in and make fun of me, that's for sure. Yeah, not too bad today. Got my buddy so close. Like, we got his audio working and we were so excited, and then we started playing a song together and the latency just went beep, 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 beep. I was like, what's your internet speed? He's like, TELUS 150, which is a Canadian thing for those who don't know, TELUS. And I was like, well, that's not bad, but are you hardwired? He's like, no, I'm on Wi-Fi. I was like, oh, man. Okay, so I was like, you need to upgrade your internet. So he's on his way to do that. We're supposed to make fun of you? Hell yeah, sure, why not? Raining Blood. Oh, my God. How the fuck does that go again? I don't fucking remember. I don't remember Raining Blood. Oh, my God. Has it been that long? Oh, my goodness. Everybody in chat, everybody say hello to some heavy metal royalty. And I still don't know why she keeps tuning back in, but greetings, Iris. Iris from Spoil Engine. Sweetie, I heard you announced you're leaving from Spoil Engine. Is this true? Well, that's all I know you to refer people to you. So, how are you? Oh, really? You're doing a video right now? That's so awesome. So then who are you with now? Can you tell me yet? Can you tell us yet? It's your big announcement here today on my channel. Doing a video shoot, though, that is super awesome. For anybody who doesn't know, for the meantime, because it sounds like she's working on a new project, check out Spoil Engine on YouTube. See if I can, oh, man, I should find some. I got to figure out how to do these links better. I'm so behind still, Iris. Oh, my God. I'm so behind. I've been working so hard to get my first guest working his stream and the sound and everything for so long. I haven't done my videos, the little ones and stuff. It's crazy. Not a secret, just hasn't been announced. Alrighty then. Well, for now, I can send people over to at least check out what you've done in your past now, which is interesting. What genre is Spoil Engine? Let's just go ahead and pull one up for you. Well, I'll pull up a link and drop it in there for you. Hopefully, this works. That should be a link to one of my favorite songs from Spoil Engine that I have recently just discovered, thanks to Iris, coming to my stream when I had like 10 fucking followers. It's so awesome. I'm so glad to hear from you. It's been a while. I'm sure you've been busy. I've seen your posts, of course. That's great. Recently learned I played it wrong. Always thought it was a fifth, but it's a flattened fifth. Oh, yeah. I haven't played that one in so long. What genre is Spoil Engine? Is it too death metal-y? No. There's that new age deathcore, I guess you can get to it. But the song that I posted there, she's singing with aggression in. I love that. Riot? Is that right? What was that? Damn it, did I? Yeah, Riot. I like that one. And then that other ballady song on there. What the heck? I can't remember the name of it right now. Forgive me. That one's really good. I like that. Yeah, I guess I should do mine for everybody else as well at some point. Well, we'll do that after. Make sure to click the follows on my socials as well. Click on Iris. Iris, are you doing any streaming stuff yet? Remember you were talking about doing that. Oh, and I got to follow Shep for following me. Thanks again, Shep, for the follow this morning. That song slaps. Yes, she does. Yes, it does. I like the musicianship, too. It's kind of thrash metal-y in a sense. The guitarists are really good. It's not just super down-tuned one note on the 8th or 9th string, and It's good. It's all over the map. Dynamics. Dynamics goes like this. It's good. Okay, I'll throw mine up here too then. And hopefully that one works to take you a link to a show that we played. Oh my God, it's embarrassing to say. 22 years ago. We opened for Flybanger from Vancouver, who was formerly Jar, who then later became Flybanger again. Or sorry, Jar again. Not Flybanger again. They went from Jar to Flybanger to Jar. And now they're doing all their projects and whatnot. But that was an amazing show. That was just an honor to be able to play them because we were fans of Jar before we got to play gigs with them. And yeah, that was a fun one. But again, like I said before, I still don't have. We never finished an album. Our band, failed at that, and things happened, and my back went out on me, and that's why I was out of things for over a decade. And then coming back into it now for the last 5 years, I was re-recording a bunch of stuff, but I was just hitting a wall. I was struggling to play my own stuff, so that's why I decided last year to take lessons and then to do this stream. So got some stuff I'm really close to getting done. I have a few bass tracks to do myself. I'm doing it all right now. Everybody's really busy, so I was like, I'll just fucking do it because I got nothing to do but heal from a back injury. It's a laptop, so it dies quickly, especially when I'm streaming and running my DOS system. Okay, for all of those who are going to follow along, we're going to work on our next one. This one, especially for Shep, you were saying you're new to this. If you're still in here, this is one of the oldest techniques. A lot of guitarists I've seen, even today, still use. This is one it took me a long time to get used to, but it is really beneficial. We're going to do is you're going to just go up chromatically, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we're going to go to the next string. Don't lift your finger off until you're going to fret that next note. Don't worry, it's going to take a while to get used to. Just get that feeling. Now, coming back down, you've got to make sure your hand is up and around the strings good enough, or else you're going to fret out that string underneath where you're trying to hit the next note. So if it's like this. Hello, computer. Can you guys hear that? It's cutting out on me here. Check, check, 1, 2. Much appreciated, man. Thank you much. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh. Oh, let me do something here. Let's close down Firefox. Just to be safe. Everything's okay now? Looks in time on my side. I'm not hearing that cutting out anymore. Okay, all right. So, that was funny. All right, once again, so we're going up chromatically. Don't lift your finger off till you need to fret the next note. And then on the way back, you've got to have your fingers up and around enough. Make sure your thumb is planted good. A little bit. I've got, like I said, I didn't play for a long time, so Kiefer, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. I didn't play for a long time, and I needed to force myself to practice. And so I thought, I'm sick of those TikTok videos where they just put down a piece of paper on a guitar and pluck open strings and play some sonata. That's not how you play guitar. That is not how you have to put in the time. So I don't call myself a teacher. I'm learning a bunch of this stuff. I actually just took lessons from Mr. Dave Martone back in November, and he showed me stuff that I never knew before. I never took lessons. I learned from tablature and then just sitting down with those tab books and the CD, and then working off of friends. So yeah, a little bit of a tutorial for things. I'm gonna make little videos of all these little things and put them up on the YouTube. I'm just so far behind. This is a quite the undertaking I delved into, but I wanted to start the stream, and it just kept practicing at least. So then I can do the performances to make sure all these videos, what a chore. The whole industry has changed now. Everything is different. Oh yeah, so once again, back on the way down. You might make sure your finger is up, or your fingers are bent enough so that when you're going to the string underneath, you're not fretting it out. It's going to take time to get used to. And what I also do is I start here on the stream. We're going to count our fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, of course. But we're going to do these patterns. We're not going to go from the first fret to the second fret and then do it on the third fret. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Since this is how we just covered 4 frets, then we'll skip up to the next 4, which is 5, 6, 7, and an 8. Then next 4, which was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17, 18, 19, and 20, which most people have either a 22 or a 24 fret guitar. But my cutout, I can't get. I need more of a stretch to get to the 24th. So we're going to stop most of these patterns at 20. And then on your own, if you like any of these patterns and stuff, these things help you, then you can do that on your own time. Go through every single fret and run everything. Just get used to the whole fretboard. But it's like working out. That's a different position from that, and from that, and from that. Like here, my fingers are pointing in smaller than my hand is. So it works your hand. This is all building up dexterity and muscles for your hand. Here's 2 other things I'll recommend if you're brand new. This is a grip master. These are the individual fingers. And you can set the tension on this one. Even my pinky is so weak. But just working on a whole hand or individual fingers. This one, because your hand opening power is just as important. This is the lightest one that I found off of Amazon of the 3 that came in the package. This is just as important. This helped build your hand strength up as well. Yeah, I'm drunk. I just wanted to hear some music. I appreciate it. I have a short attention span right now. That's okay. No worries. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Come back anytime. I can play you a song if you want, if you haven't left. Oh, you left. So yeah, we did that last one. Or sorry, the 1, 2, 3, 4 is hard to do with this one because of that stretch. Oh, yeah, I can't even barely do it myself on that one right now. Oh, it takes time to get used to. So then now we're 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, yeah, once again, Iris, so good to hear from you. Oh, we went too far there. Let's see. Kiefer is could you do? Okay, yeah, okay, now, yeah, I am caught up. Okay. So, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm out of order now. Oh, not too bad. Little sloppy. Little sloppy. All right, next one's kind of similar. What we're doing is that same 4 frets, and then 4 frets, 4 frets. We're going to use that for a bunch of these little ones. Oh, let me change my tone. This one's a little dry. We'll switch to this one, and much better. It sounds so good. That's the Petrucci Neural DSP. Now we're going to do counting our fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go on the 1, 2, 3, 4th frets. We're going to go 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. And then we're going to descend the strings and ascend the strings. And we're going to pull that tempo. No, the tempo stays at 150. Let's go. So we just did 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the example. We'll go up to 5, 6, 7, and 8 and keep this one moving. Nine, 10, 11, and 12. 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. We went from 5 viewers to 1. Oh, well, thanks to all for tuning in. We got 2 new followers today. Woo, little piano shake there. And now we're on to 13, 14, 15, and 16. 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. Uh, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's as far as we can go because my 21st through 24th, I'm just smacking this cutout here. I need it deeper. Right, so the next one we're doing is the same. 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4. But we're going to split it between 4 strings. First fret on the E, second fret on the B, third fret on the G, fourth fret on the D. We are the D, we are the D, we are the D, we are the D. Okay, so, so this is a string skipping more than it is for the picking hand. You can leave it down as 1, but you really got to palm mute with your left hand, or right hand, your picking hand, I should say. Or you can lift your finger for each one. I find it easier to do the lifting. Once again, if these are too fast for you, just try the half time of what we're doing. I can slow it down if you really want it to, or just if you can learn and do it on your own time when you sit at home, work your way up. But we can slow it down if you really want. Oh my goodness. Something just popped there. That felt good. Nine, 10, 11, and 12. Thirteen, 14, 15, and 16. Little piano shake here. A little sip of the Earl Grey. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Oh. 17, 18, 19, and 20 for the last one. Oh, yeah, feeling that. Let's give that a little Petrucci stretch. Let's stop this tick-tocking. Who do we still have with us in the chat today? Ooh, that feels good. That's super cool to hear from Iris. Haven't heard from her in a while. I know she's been really busy, but super good to hear from her. She's got some cool stuff she was able to tell us before. I don't know if I should reveal anything else, so I won't say anything else. She's working with some very cool people in the music industry now. I'm really excited to hear what she has coming up. God, it makes me... I got to get my own shit done, too. All right. The next one is another really annoying one, and this one's going to end off our left-hand warm-ups. So, usually when I do this on my own in the mornings and I'm not streaming and chatting with people, I can blow through all of these little things in about 45 minutes. But I have no problem sitting here chatting with people while we do this. Again, that's why I'm doing the little videos, so that you can see all the little things and I can actually explain it really good and show it really good and so on. We'll have those really soon, I promise. And then when I bring in my guest, we'll be able to change up the routine, add some new things in. And yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet. So the last one here is trills. A pull-off is just, if you pick it once, but a trill is hammering on and pulling off. So just a pull-off. But a hammer on and pull off. And we're going to go down the strings, but once we get to the low string, my arm dies on this one because you're doing so many. We're doing it at 120 BPM. Let's see how she goes. I feel it on each one of these once you get to the low string. That's a lot of reps. Build up that muscle in there really good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh my goodness. Not as bad as the first 1, 2, 3, 4, the frets. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh. Wrong fret. Woo! 13, 14, 15, and 16 will be next. All right, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We did 13, 14. Yeah, we did. some Lost already. All right, so that's all of our left-hand warm-ups. Doof. Now comes the super fun one. And this one, as always, we go from 150 BPM to 222 for Mr. 66 Samus, because why the fuck not? If you don't know who 66 Samus is, go to YouTube, check it. 6, the number 6, and then 6, and then SAMUS. 66 Samus. He's fucking hilarious. He's a great drummer, great guy, really friendly streams, really nice. Really cool. Yeah, so we do this. What we're doing is we're doing Gallops. Down, up, down, and then up, down, up. Oh, and we got to go from the Petrucci to the Gojira. We're not playing straight through. There's that break in between. So down, pause, up, down, up. Use your left hand here to mute those strings. Anywhere from between the second to the fourth, you'll find sometimes there's that little harmonic, but whichever one works best for you. We're going to go up in increments of 10 BPM starting at 150. Here we go. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it. Here it goes. Sitting in the string below. I'm just trying to do this all on the low 7th string, or whichever lowest string you have. You only have 6. Do it on the lowest 6 that you have there. Okay, we're gonna go up 10 BPM. Oh, okay. It's so small I can't see it. 160. Try to relax your arm. Not much, you didn't miss much. Everybody left though. It was so cool to hear from Iris. She's been busy. It's so cool that she keeps coming back to my stream. Much appreciated. All right, let's go to 1, 7, and 0. Oops, let's leave that there. Not too shabby. 180. And this is where it starts feeling like metal. Oh, yeah. Tensing up in my shoulder. A little too soon. Excuse me as I burp up my tea. How gross. 190. Okay. Now we crack the big 200. we go. Oh, that's going down. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This one's for 6XMS. 222. A little sloppy. I'm tensing up way too much. Okay, let's go 230 and see how bad I fall on my face at 230. I do it every time I get here. I can't even do 230. 222, I'm falling on my face, yeah. I'm waiting. I'll get there someday. Mouse, where are you? Over there. Woo! Oh, little stretch. Feel it into my neck and back. Oh, this side here, and the ribs here, and then it's up to into my neck on this side. It's farking annoying, I tell ya. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. All right, so the next one we're doing is just two of the picking patterns from the song "Bleed" by Meshuggah. Because so far it hasn't let me copyright struck by playing their song, so we're doing gallop, down, up, down, and then we're pausing, and then we're hitting one note up. And it's not right on the beat. It is a little polyrhythm. Maybe a little weird to get used to at first, but just listen to the rhythm and just try to bop your head and follow that click. It'll come to you after a while. Polyrhythms are weird. You know what? Actually, give me 1 sec before we start this one. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm going to take a minute here. I'm going to just sit back for a minute and relax. And I'll roll a joint. I might go for a little break. I don't know. I don't want to. I hate leaving you guys here. I'm just, everything was fine. I did my stretching this morning, my little workout. Everything was fine. I went for my walk, had a smoke. And as I got back in, I started feeling it on the ribs, and now it's kind of moved up to my neck a bit. But just took some medication and had my girlfriend just squeeze the crap out of my neck for a minute, so that's already helped. But I'm just going to sit and relax for a minute. We're going to roll this doobie. Oh, my goodness. So what do you do for a living, Jericho, if you can hear me? If you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I was a cook for the majority of my musical career. That's a good way for a bachelor and a starving musician to make sure he gets food every day. Way. Oh, I'm so excited to hear Iris's new stuff. Massage and here, you want to work on my back for me? Reach out and touch someone. Manual osteopathy. That way the way the field is up in arms right now has me wanting to step back from it a bit. Pick up with a guitar in that. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, my life would have been completely different had I had, the full coverage to get the physiotherapy I needed, but it didn't work out like that. Unfortunately, Canada's great for our medical system, but it's not perfect. I'm not going to claim it was perfect. Yeah, so it was a long road for me, but the massage really helps. Having a good physiotherapist helps. Having a right chiropractor helps. Like the chiropractor I went and saw for years, he didn't use his body to adjust me. He used that pen tool that has a spring in it. I can't remember what it's called. But I never left his place in pain. And within 2 weeks, my better half was saying, wow, you're taller. Like even one time I went in and he moved one of the little bones on the back of my skull there where your spine attaches, and that was it. The clicker, yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah. But yeah, he really did help. But then when we moved over across the bridge here to the other side of Vancouver, the trip to him and back, it was great when I went and saw him. But on my way back, my back could just go out again because the bus seats are like they're not soft anymore. They're kind of hard and annoying. So that didn't help. My goddaughter's mother, she's an RMT, so she will help me out every once in a while. But my better half does a lot of it. She rubs my back, rubs my neck, puts up with my brokenness. I don't know why she's with me, but it's got to be the shoes. I'm a lucky fucking man, that's for sure. Even to be getting back into this at all. Sometimes I feel, I'm outdated. I'm old. I has been. The music that I'm redoing is stuff that should have been on albums over 20 years ago. Kind of funny. Life is funny. Life is fickle. Hey, hey, the world is a funny place. Oh, Hokily dokily. Yeah, I think we might go for a little break here. Fuck. Stupid spine. Hate doing this. One second. Oh, I do hate having to take a break. Oh my goodness. Even bending over to tie my shoes, it pulls on that. Oh. Yeah, it's right in that dip, right at the bottom of that floating rib down towards my hip. Doesn't feel like the rib's out, but I don't know what I did. Oh, it's so dumb. So yeah, I'm gonna go walk around and give it a stretch, give it a smoke. Hopefully that'll help me relax. Be back in about 15 minutes. Alrighty then. Thank you so much for sticking around. Anyone who may have tuned in while I was away, I'm terribly sorry if I missed you. All right, so we forgot to do one little thing, which is good to get back into it. It's a good little warm-up. I hate wires. Too many wires are tying me in the dark. Tone's a little scratchy. I can't wait to play around with a couple new plugins I got from a good friend. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so what we forgot to do earlier was 2 little tips from Mr. Paul Gilbert. One is taken from Intense Rock number 1, and the other one is taken from Intense Rock number 2. I can't remember which one's which right now, but go over to YouTube, search Intense Rock Paul Gilbert, and check that out. Also, and check out the John Petrucci Rock Discipline that he put out as well. That's where I took those stretches from. Haven't taken any of his little tips and tricks, but we will be in the future. Good to check out as many people as you can, all the little tips and tricks. Try nowadays with YouTube and everything. It's great because, well, you can see what anybody's doing that's posted. You don't have to always just, like back in the day when it was just from a guitar magazine. We actually get to see them play it live and perform it and the tips and tricks that they have. That's awesome. It's so awesome. Okay, so this one is really simple, starting on the E string, 5th fret, then 7, 8, and then we're going to go to the 5th fret on the A, and then back down. Our picking pattern is going to start on an upstroke, then down, up, and then an upstroke on the, up, down, up, and then it's a downstroke. So then you're coming up, down, up, down. Jeez. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep this fluidity of motion. A little slow. That one I don't really do to just any tempo. I like to build it up in speed and then slow it back down. And I could map a tempo to do that, but I can just practice it without it as well. Left hand is slower than my right. Let's give it a little stretch. A little John Petrucci stretch, as we were just mentioning. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give it a little shake. A little shoulder roll. So this rib is really... I think Jericho was mentioning that it's probably this lower floating rib there that's out. That's where it feels like. So got to just keep my posture, get through all the rest of this. All right, so again, that one was 5, 7, 8 on the low E, and then 5 on the A, and back down, starting with an upstroke to keep that fluidity of motion. Up, down, 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 up, next one is similar, same position we start, 5, but then 6, 8. And then on the A, we're going 5, 7, 8. And here I'm starting on the downstroke. And then the upstroke on the A. No, I'm starting upstroke, sorry. So up, down, up, down, up. Up, down, 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 up, down. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad today, sorry. And then I try to run it backwards. Sorry. Left hand is a little slow. And once again, yeah, those are 2 little tips from Mr. Paul Gilbert's Intense Rock 1 and Intense Rock 2. Worth the checkout. Oh, absolutely. I wanted to go to GIT way back in the 90s when I heard about it. I thought that was the coolest thing. Wanted to go and study guitar and study recording and engineering. It would have been awesome. But c'est la vie! Next, we are... Let's change it up the tone and make it a little more flavorful. So now we're working on a G major scale. And I'm saying out this stuff out loud as well because I need to beat it into my head. So we're starting on the 3rd fret with the G, 5th fret with an A, 7th fret on the E string, I should say. 3rd fret, we're doing this off the E. And again, I am tuned down half step from normal. So 3rd fret is the G, 3rd fret is the G, 5th fret is the A, 7th fret is the B, 8th fret is the C, 10th fret is the D, 12th fret is the E, 14th fret is the F sharp, and then G to resolute or resolve. The same as this note. Oh, I can't focus too well. These things don't have the right focal length like I used to have in my other classes. But I usually play with them off on my own. Because I'm nearsighted, so I can, yeah, it's fine. Anyways, so yes, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 15. What we're going to do with that scale, so this is the 1st position, 2nd position, 3rd position, 4th position, 5th position, 6th position, 7th position, and 8th position. There's only 7, but the resolution is the same as the 1st for the full 8. And then we are going to use a major shape. So our 1st note of that scale, the 3rd note, and the 5th note. That on 2 different strings instead of playing it all on one. We're going to go 3rd fret on the low E, 2nd fret on the A, 5th fret on the A. So 3, 5, 10, sorry, 3, 7, and 10 are here. 3, 2, and 5. The next one is the minor shape. We're starting with that same 1st note, but then the flat 3rd. So this is the 3rd. This is half step down, making it flat. That's the flat 3rd. And then the 5th. Oh my goodness. Down onto the 2 strings. So again, 3rd fret on the low E, then 1st fret on the A, and 5th fret on the A. The 3rd shape is the diminished shape, and that takes the 1st, the flat 3rd, which is there on 6, and then the flat 5th. This is the 5th, this is the flat 5th. So 3, 6, and 9. Down on the 2 strings, we got 3rd fret again, 1st fret on the A string, and then 4th fret on the A string. So all 3 shapes on the 2 strings are 3, 2, 5. Then for the major, 3, 1, 5 for the minor, 3, 1, 4 for the diminished. Oh my goodness. So now I'm going to play with those. Running up that scale. we're going to use this pattern shape. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, and then the resolution is major. But instead of saying major or minor, we're going to say abbreviated. Ma for major, mi for minor, dim for diminished. So then the pattern would say ma, mi, ma, mi, dim. And major for the resolution. I love that right there. Ma, mi, dim. Mom, I'm dumb. Right? Right? For getting into a music career, I'm dumb. So again, ma, mi, ma, dim. Now I'm going to play this little picking pattern, which is really been helpful with even learning all of that together. So we're going to start. It's 4 notes with the first one major, so 3, 2, 5 from this position, but we're adding in the one more note. So it starts on a downstroke, but then the A, the first note on the A is an upstroke. Second position is that minor. Third position is that minor. If I don't hit an extra string in there. Fourth position is the major, ma. Hitting the wrong string here, sorry. Fifth position is that ma. Sixth position is the minor, mi. Seventh position is the diminished, dim. And you can hear that note hanging, so yeah, the resolution would be the same as our first one, which is the major. I'm going to play that because I can get it up to about comfortably at 200 BPM just in the... Let's, there we go. When I started learning this, I was pretty slow myself getting that fluidity of motion, the down, up, down, up. And I'm still going to mess it up as we go, but here we go. Oh my goodness, somehow I put that to 20 BPM, not 200. That's better. I thought my computer was stalling out. That's funny. So here we go. Ma. We're starting with the ma. To a mi. Mi again. Ma. Ma again. And to mi. And dim. And to the resolution. Ma. Going back down. Ma. Ma again. To mi. One more mi. And to ma. Now we're going to play 2 more times, but we're going to play the octaves of that. So the first one is 2 frets away and 2 strings down. So from the E to the D on the 5th. 3rd fret on the E to the 5th fret on the D. Same pattern we're going to play. Mommy, me, ma, me, dim. Again, this is accredited to Mr. Dave Martone. He taught this one to me, so I'm going to give him the shout out for that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Ma. Me again. And to ma. One more ma. Me again. And to major. Major. Back to dim. Mi. Ma again. One more ma. Now mi. One more mi. And a ma. I'm screwing it up because I'm talking, but I gotta get used to this again because I freaking sing and play. So I've gotta be able to talk. our last octave then. So that's third on the low E, fifth on the D. If we go 2 strings down from the D, it's the wrong note. It's a half step down because the way the guitar's tuned, so we're going up to the A. 8, sorry, on the B string, high B. I guess I could do this down on the low. Never tried it on that one too. Let's do that after this. So high on the high E, sorry, 8th fret on the high E. Oh my goodness. Sloppy. Oh, this hand is slow compared to my pick. No, that's supposed to be the minor. Even when I'm just screwing up today. Oh my goodness. A little better, but still sloppy there. Sloppy, sloppy. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. All right, so. Oh my goodness. The next part, we're going to do those major, minor, and diminished shapes. We're going to play them in this thing called Magical Shapes in the Box. Another one from Mr. Martone. So our first one takes the first shape, the 7th shape, which is the diminished, first shape, which is major, 7th shape, which is diminished, and the 5th shape, which is a major again. And we're going to stack them on these 6 strings. So each shape on 2 strings. First one major. And we're going to go diminished for the second one, starting on the D string. 4, then 2-5 on the G, and then another major shape starting on the 3rd fret of the B, and then 2-5 on the high E. So major, diminished, major, and back down. Second one, we're going to use the second shape, which is our minor, and then the first shape, because we're not going to use, this is going to like move up the fretboard. So from 7, 8 is just major, so we're going to go not using 8 to represent it. We're using the first to represent it. So minor, then the first shape, and the 6th shape, which is a minor again. So we have minor for the second shape, major for the first shape, and then minor. Oof. Third shape is minor. Second is minor. And then we're using the 7th, which is diminished. So, minor, minor, diminished, and back down. Minor, minor, diminished. Fourth shape is a major. The third shape is a minor. And the the seventh shape diminished. What am I doing? Fourth shape, third shape first. Fuck. Oh, I'm so lost today, sorry. Fourth shape, the third shape, and then we're back to 1. So, major, but then this minor shape will start on the 9th fret of the D string. Sorry. And then major. Major, minor, major. Oh my goodness, sorry. 5th shape, major. 4th shape, major. 2nd shape, minor. So 5th, major. 4th is major. Then minor. 6th shape is minor. Oh my goodness. Then the 5th shape is a major. And then the 3rd shape is another minor. So we go minor, major, minor. This hand the last couple weeks. Yeah, I think I need a massage, a Beckyotomy, as they say. Our last one is the 7th shape, which is diminished, the 6th shape, which is minor, and then the 4th shape, which is a major. So we have diminished, and this one starts on the 14th fret for the minor, and then major off the high B. And then the 8th shape is the same as our first shape. When we had first, diminished, and 5th. So it's a major for the first, diminished for the 7th, and then major. My goodness, I'm just... Shouldn't have smoked that doobie, I guess. Whew! All right, now I'm going to try it at about 170 BPM altogether and see if I don't mess it up too bad today. Oh, and we have some more viewers. Greetings, Starfighters. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to make fun of me in the chat. Follow along. Oh, this is not working. Hold on a second. 170. There we go. Ayrton 56, sorry. Greetings, Starfighter. How are you today? Thank you so much for tuning in. You know what? I'm messing up all my little tips and tricks that I'm trying to show off today. Would you like to hear a song? Let's do that. Let's do something different. There. Mostly everything that comes out of me is metal, but I love Eric Johnson. I love Tool, Perfect Circle, classical music, lots of stuff. But everything that comes out of me is just metal. Pantera. Slayer, Meshuggah, yeah, absolutely. Gojira, can't get enough of Gojira. They've been just so awesome lately, just cool. So, this is an original. Do stuff like this. Oh my goodness. Wrong guitar tone. That was terrible. stuff like that. Oh, yeah. All right. And yeah, mostly on here for what we started off doing. We've been doing was just practicing. Practicing. I didn't play for a long time due to an injury, and I'm getting back into it. I was just kind of hitting a wall. So I took some lessons and then started to practice stream. We're doing little tips and tricks. Do you play yourself? Where were we at last? So we were doing that magical shapes in the box. Oh, man, that's going to be fun. Let's see if we can get through this one. We got to go back up to... Oh, I need a keyboard over here. All right, let's see if we can get through this. Oh, I got to cut that back on and mute that drum track. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Wow, sloppy today. Left hand is slower than my right hand. Oof, see, totally slow today. I can't even do them right now. This is why we're here, though. This is practice. This is what it takes. Sometimes, some days are better than others. Just keep going. Let's pound through. And oh, my goodness. And now I'm stiffening up as well. Oh. This one I have to work on at night. I try to practice at night while I sit and watch TV. I'm going to start doing an evening practice as well, where I'm going to start bringing in guests to help us other little techniques to build back up my strength and the skills. Oh my goodness. Sloppy Cole Medina. Next one. Oh, all the little fun tips and tricks. This one is one to build up our synchronization. We're basing this off of a F sharp minor scale. We're going 2nd fret on the high E. I'm saying this out loud for myself as well. Again, I just took some lessons a little while ago because I never learned how to play guitar properly back in the day. and I took about 10 years off because of an injury. So our first scale then here, our scale is the F sharp minor scale, 2nd fret F sharp, 4th fret G sharp, 5th fret A, 7th fret C sharp, 9th fret, 7th fret is the B, 9th fret is C sharp, 10th fret is D, 12th fret is E, 14th fret is F sharp again for the resolution. So 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. Did I write that down wrong? Oh my goodness. How bad? How have I not noticed that this whole time? It should be there. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the last should be 2. Wow. How bad am I today? I feel embarrassed. Thank you so much for tuning in as I stumble across this. Again, this is why we're here, just to practice. I've got to say this stuff out loud and get it in my head. And if I've written it down wrong, too, that is just priceless to find after all this time. Oh, my goodness. So we're going to do a 3-note picking pattern. Using all the notes of that scale. We're going to practice it on every F sharp that you can find, starting on the low 7th string that I have. If you have 6 or 7 or 8, any of the F sharps that you can find. And this one is going to be at 180 BPM, 3-note pattern. The picking pattern is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right, let's go 180 BPM for this first pattern. See if I can get through these 7 strings. Get my synchronization back together. Oh my goodness. Not too bad. A little piano shake between sets. 2nd fret on the low E. Left hand is slower today than my right hand. But that's okay. Some days is like that. Let's have a little sip of tea. Again, feel free to ask questions. Play along if you can. If any of this is messing you up, I'm terribly sorry. If it's helping you, I'm very happy. But today I'm kind of stumbling a little bit myself, so forgive me. Now we're on to the 9th fret of the A string. Now onto the 4th fret of the D string. Going a little better than those magical shapes in the box did, that's for sure. Woo! Okay, now we're moving on to the G string, 11th fret. This one does trip me up when we have to do a transition to the B string down here, but We'll see how good we do today. 11th fret, G string. Oh my goodness. I got the transition, but my fingers are just lagging on this side. Wake up! Wake up! Wake the fuck up and play! So now we're on to the high B, 7th fret, like the low B. Yeah, just a little behind still with my left hand. Last string for this pattern. High E, 2nd fret. Gosh, right to the last one there, and the last two, my hand starts cramping up. I'm gripping too hard with my thumb. That's something I have to practice not doing. Okay, so now we're going to go down to 160 BPM. We're going to play those same fret positioning things, but we're going to play a 4-note pattern because it's different than that 3-note pattern. The 7th fret on the low B, and this is the 2nd fret on the low E. A little bit off there, stumbled a little bit. Not too bad. Again, these are all things I practice at night. Try to do an evening practice. When I'm not on stream, I can blast through all of this in about 35, 45 minutes, maybe an hour with my stretches. My hand is a little sore and behind. And then I try to, at night, focus on what I kind of screwed up during the day, if I was screwing up anything during the day. Try to play those again. Sometimes it's just sore in the morning. When you're 45, you haven't played in a long time, you need to practice. So that was the 2nd fret on the low E. Now we're going to the 9th fret on the A. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's still just a little laggy. 4th fret on the D string. Practice, practice. Okay, this one is the tricky one. 11th fret on the G string. transition gets me from the last note. It's because it's the same, this finger, so. I've got to get that to skip faster, but I'm not. I'm messing that up. Got me again. Oh, this is why we do this. We keep going. We don't throw the guitar and keep going and run away. Practice. Get through it. Come back later at it. Sorry, 7th fret on the high B now. Trying to do my circle picking technique and keep my fingers in time, and I'm failing a little bit today. Feel free to make fun of me in the chat, unfollow me, or try to keep up with my failures. Sorry, the 2nd fret on the high E is our last one of this pattern. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got through that one. So there's one more of these patterns, and this is in a 6-note pattern. So we had a 3, we had a 4, and then this is the 6. But back up to 180 BPM, because it's still in that triplet feel. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4. Yeah, these are actually triplets. As my drummer buddy has pointed out, I was misquoting forever. So this pattern goes... we'll start easier to see here, so... Remember, high, low, mid, high, mid, low. Sorry, it'll mess you up, but just remember that pattern. So, as we're playing it like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you get up to speed. Just remember the high, low, high, mid, low, high, low. High, low, mid, high, mid, low. High, low, mid, high, mid, low. So starting on the low 7. Oh my goodness, I just can't talk today. Slipped a little bit and was misfretting. I had too much of my finger over the fret there. That's something to watch for. If it's something about the way I'm positioning. I'm trying to sit up straight with this rib and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so 2nd fret of the low E. Sloppy there one. Oh goodness, I'm going to do all of these tonight, that's for sure. Now we're moving on to the 9th fret of the A string. Oh, let's give that a little Petrucci stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, a little too hard. 9 and 10. Back the other way. That doesn't really feel like much, it's the other way. So yeah, and then gripping with my thumb. So let's stretch the thumb real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it making a polyrhythm in there? All right. Did we do the 9th? Yeah, we did. So 4th fret on the D string. Oh my goodness. Start again from the last. Don't worry about making mistakes. That's why we're here to practice. We have even more viewers. Greetings, Starfighters. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to make fun of me in the chat, follow along, or just laugh at the stumbling that I have done right now. The next one is the one that always trips me up because we have a transition between these two strings. So here we go, 11th fret on the G string. See, I screwed it up already. There we go again. Oh my goodness. Real Alien Space Bats, welcome back. How you doing today? Best time to make mistakes is practice. Yeah, exactly. And then I can say I do have that little, try to do practice at night and focus on what I fucked up during the day. So that was the 11th fret on the G. Let's go to the 7th fret on the high B now. 2 more to go. Oh my goodness. Nope. Goodness. Yeah, not too bad. A little sore today, and I think that's throwing me off a little bit. Trying not to focus on it. Last string for this one, 2nd fret on the high E. Just off. My left hand is just a little tense all through here today. Can't stretch it out, it seems. All right, let's kill that metronome. Finally motivated myself to put a guitar in standard E. Nice. Now motivate myself to try to learn these songs and see how off I really am. Oh, that's exactly why I'm doing this. I was like, why would I want to do this? Like, nobody wants to watch me fucking practice. And I was like, well, maybe there's something that somebody would learn from it too and benefit from it. You usually just see, like, here's a virtuoso guy showing a lesson quick, which is great. I mean, that's basically what I'm taking all my stuff from now. But yeah, I've got to do the same. All my guitars are in E flat. So now that I've got the Petrucci, I can transpose it, though, which is pretty awesome. Where's that? Here. And then... without all the echo, but yeah. But I like just so used to it being an E flat. It's funny. The Slayer had a lot of stuff in E flat back in the day. And then we dropped D'd from there, and so our 6th string is in drop C sharp. The good old Jackson, well, I'll probably pull out here and play around with after we're done these last few things. So that was all of those ones. And then again with, there's another one, and I'm not going to go through it because it's just too much for right now. So that picking pattern, but we would do 2 picking and then 2 legato. So it would be, and it's weird to get used to. You got to really hammer on and pull off properly to make sure that those legato notes sound as loud as your staccato notes. But it really helps me build up between my flipper. These ones really want to be the same. I never used my pinky as much way back in the day. So yeah, two staccato, 2 legato. And these are great exercises. And this one, again, is attributed, all of this stuff that I just did was attributed to Mr. Dave Martone, who I took lessons from last year. Oh, absolutely. A lot of people have the flipper. They just, a lot of people play with these 3 fingers. And there's some guys out there, some people out there that are really good with just a 3. And you notice anyways, too, when you get up to the 12th fret, it's hard to play in that proper positioning all the time. It's easier to do the 3 fingers and then 4 when you need the stretch. Right? Like down here, but up here you start using more 3 finger. Absolutely. So yeah, that first pattern, the 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then legato. The 4-note pattern, same thing. Pick it twice, legato it twice. And that one you got to do good pull-offs on. And then back down. And then the 6-note pattern as well. There's 2 variations of this one. You can do it the 1 staccato, and then 1 legato. Do that one up and down that scale, all the 7s as well. And then it's just really fun to do all legato if you can. And I find that one the easiest to do here. Iris is back. Ooh, how's the video shoot going? That's so awesome. I haven't done anything like that in 20 years. I'm so jealous. So jealous. I'm back. Na 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 na. Be worried, both guitarists in my band are watching you right now. Oh my good Lord. Please unfollow me. Turn it off quickly. My left hand is just not up to par today. So the last couple of things that I'm doing here are just to work on some sweeps. It's a nighttime shoot. Oh, I guess where are you at? Can you tell us where in the world? You don't have to tell me exactly what city, but what country are you in then right now? While she's typing that, this one we're going to start working on some little sweeps. Because these will make me look like I actually know what I'm doing. You know what? I'm going to actually play a song if they're watching. If Iris is watching, I haven't played anything in a while. We just did this a little bit ago, but what the heck not. Here is a little taste of something else. And it'll hopefully get my freaking chops. Penhurst Insane Asylum in Philly. Oh my goodness. Right on. All right, this is an original. This one is almost ready to release. Play some Eddie Van Halen. Oh, man, I'm so bad at Eddie. See? Oh, my God. Now you put me on the spot. I can't play anything. King Eddie. Yeah, it's... Is that something like... Oh, my God, I can't even remember. How much actual Eddie Van Halen I ever played. Oh, my goodness. I think I just did that couple of the runs from that... Just the tapping thing from his eruption. Looked at it. I was like, oh, let's see if we can learn that. I was like, no way. They're like, oh, but that's a cool tapping line. Yeah, I don't really. Wow, that's bad of me. I should have learned some Eddie Van Halen along the way. It was mostly Metallica, Pantera, Slayer, and anything like that. So here, I'll play something quick if you're on a break. This is an original. This is the best that I can do without getting shut down for copyright. So here we go. Well, that wasn't too sloppy. Hopefully that was entertaining enough. I don't look like a total slob as I've been screwing up all my practice techniques this morning. Oh, left hand is slow today, but that's okay. We'll work on it tonight in my evening practice. Woo! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can't wait to release these songs. They're so close, but it's my vocals now. I'm still behind on my vocals. I'm still a smoker. And being 45, it makes it a little tougher, but thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. That should get my average up, and that's the last thing I need to hit affiliate status, which would be freaking sweet. So now let's play some fun little sweeping techniques. These is a minor sweeping technique used a lot by Mr. Yngwie Malmsteen, and I don't remember exactly which one it was from. Oh, you know what I should show you guys while you're here? Oh, check this out. Now, to all you kids out there, this is a magazine. I'm kidding. I found my stash of guitar mags, and you guys got to see this. Now, I said I'm 45. I've been a Pantera fan since like 1992. So, one of the hardest days in my musical life. Just insane. But this one is almost in mint condition. I have one on my wall that was his like tribute from Guitar World. And then there's this other one, Guitar Legends, that we have as well. There's a whole bunch of lessons and stuff throughout all of these magazines that you see here from so many different people. So I've gone and dug out a bunch, and my first special guest that's coming up in the next little while, hopefully sooner than later. We're going to use some of these. We're going to practice, figure out which songs are now, what do they call it, safe use or fair use here on streams and on YouTube. So that way we can learn some songs to do otherwise. I've done this for 40 episodes, and I've had my ups and downs because of my back. But I'm hoping anybody who has been following along all this time has learned good stuff from me. But yeah, these are other things that we're going to get into. It's just so cool. There's so many little columns, and then they have full, centerfolds for metalheads and stuff. And this one's Alexi and Steve and Zach. Like, man, it's so cool to sit through and go through these yesterday. Oh, very cool, very fun. But yeah, that's I want to get to changing everything up, and my special guest. I don't want to spoil it by telling you guys his name, but my special guest is. We're gonna work on a bunch of this stuff together. So that's super fun, and that's where I learned a lot of these little tips and tricks. Oh, really? Do you have a picture of that? Black Rhodes with neon pink bevels, and really? If you have a link to that, you can share it. I think you should be able to share. I don't think I have any limitations. Oh, that stupid rib. But didn't he play Jackson at first? Okay, I was never a big fan of the style of music, but man, he's an amazing guitar player. Probably. I think he always played a V, did he? From what I can remember. Again, I wasn't like the biggest fan, just so I didn't listen to all his albums and follow along with him religiously like I did Tempora. My friend has a Black Rose signed by all Iron Maiden members except Bruce. Wow, that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. We got some cool stories too. Got to meet Meshuggah in Edmonton. Supplied some marijuana for Pantera through their bouncer who was out, smelled our weed and was like, hey, you know where to get any weed for the boys? And we're like, here, take ours. And they came back with some meet and greet passes later. That was pretty sick. Nice. Let's see here. I'm not doing a screen share, so that's okay. Whoa, crazy. Actually looks really good with the neon pink there. Wow. Very nice. 6 string, I guess. Yeah, it worked. Oh, no worries. No, it's all good. I can see exactly what it is. That looks really cool. The pink actually looks really good. On the back, too. Very nice. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Mendel Festival here in Sweden. Oh, you're all the way from Sweden. Well, awesome. Welcome. Fuck yeah, Meshuggah. 7 string, 8 string. Like, oh my God. We got into them around turn of the millennium and just was like, no looking back. Oh my God, what a difference. Have one with the green as well. Nice. I never liked the V. I never liked the way it felt. I liked, well, here, I'll show you what I like. It's either a RG, especially for when I'm sitting around playing. Jackson Kelly. It's in drop C sharp. To put the green bell and have to put the different pickups in them so I don't feel dumb having two of the same cheap guitar. Yeah, so my first was not an Explorer. I never liked the Gibsons, and I didn't ever get my hands on a Gibson Explorer. But I bought an Ibanez Destroyer. The only difference was where it's smooth here, there was just this little dip in, like kind of like just this little dip, and so it was a little bit thinner there. It just had that. You can look it up, I'm sure, but it was red and black tiger stripe with the Floyd Rose. I didn't really like Floyd Roses, but I had that on a couple of my guitars because they were such a good steel. I couldn't afford not to buy them at the time, but when I got this fixed bridge, I just loved it so much. But I was really focusing on rhythm. I love the way it sat and held, and so I have this little armrest for my arm. Let's give you a shot of what it sounds like. Let's quit that. Some heavy tone. Yeah, I love this thing. I love the way it feels. But it's better to play this one this leg up. Because, again, I'm not soloing so much with a lot of the stuff that I've written here. It's all rhythm. Just the way the body fits, it's better to sit this way. Sitting this way, it's just, I'm too far apart. But I still love this thing, absolutely. But for the purposes of everything else, this is more in a standard tuning. I know it's half step down, but it's not dropped. This is a 62 gauge, just because I use a thick pick and I really fucking I chunk it. let's just be honest. I chunk the fucking thing. Loomis's Sig seems really nice. Yeah, I'd love to get my hands on one. For sure. All right. So what do we got? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This should bring my average up today. We might hit that average of 3 viewers, which will break me over to affiliate status. Oh, that would be freaking amazing. So let's do some. The thing about my one, that right there is one of my favorite things about the Kelly. Right leg comfy, yeah. Yeah, if I could get a custom one, I guess Swamp Ash is the new light wood for your body. Tone wood is it's not true. The tone comes from your pickups. The wood only gives more resonance. Some have a little more resonance, so your sustain will sound longer because it'll help resonate. But that's it. There's no tone wood, not unless you're building an acoustic guitar. Then it makes a difference. Yeah, I love the way that feels. But this, I mean, this is how I sit, because this is how I stand, which feels pretty good. So that's why I wish that I could sit this way with my Kelly, right? Like, I wouldn't even mind one that had a little bit more of a cutout on the leg then, just my own custom, whatever you want to call it. The belly. Yeah. No, Glenn Fricker from Spectre Sound Studios. They did a whole thing about it. They had 2 guitars made from 2 different woods with the exact same pickups and all that. And then some other guy took strings and strung them across open space, like they measured the distance of from bridge to neck and all that, and strung up guitar on open air, and then put the pickups underneath and showed you it's the pickups that makes the tone. So that's been settled. Are you leaving me? Guys, she's leaving me. Is it because I play guitar for strangers? Okay. I have to go have sex with my girlfriend. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. She's going for a walk. Okay, maybe later. Yeah, no, it's not the tube that gives you tone. There's something else to it. Glenn did another one on that too. Check out Spectre Sound, SMG, Spectre Media Group, or Spectre Sound Studios. Check out Glenn Fricker if you don't know on YouTube. He's got an amazing channel. He's Canadian, and he doesn't put up with BS. It's awesome. You watch loads of Glenn. There you go. Awesome. Okay, let's play something. So this is a minor arpeggio. Lick? Is that how we say it? Hey, it's getting easier. The trick to this one is the picking. You heading to the store after 2? What do you need? We are? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go to the gym. This hurts, but I'm sucking it up. But I'm not going to go hurt it at the gym, so. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit. Have a good walk. Message me if you need me to come beat somebody up. Trying to grab your ass all the time. All right. Yes, this minor arpeggio. So we're starting on an upstroke to get that pick and pull off. Upstroke on the 4th fret of the B string, but we're going to start on a downstroke on the 5th fret of the G string. And then back. Whew. Stupid musician text. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's so funny. Like the butthurt of the week and stuff. Oh, it's so funny. He's down to earth and just straight to it. I've never had a chance to play one. There's a bunch that I haven't played. I've got like the Neural DSP for the Fortin. That's the only Fortin I've ever played. I've never played a Fortin amp. Yeah, the Revs. There's tons of them out there that I don't play. You can see my Marshall JCM 800 back here. It needs to be serviced. There's something going on with the high gain, but I used it for the longest time for because I was running the Boss Metal Zone, sorry. So it's a distortion pedal, not an overdrive pedal. So I was distorting the low gain. So it was way more clean. At 50 watts, it was still bloody loud. Those things just so freaking loud. And it gave me this fat tone because you get more bass as you turn up the gain on that. And so that kind of mid-rangey chackiness, actually you can really dial in. And it just sounded so good through this and this certain cab that I was using. I still have old friends that when we used to play around town, they're like, man, I miss your tone. Like, really? Like, oh, your tone was so fucking chunky. Like, cool. And I've had this thing for 25-something years, 25 or more years. The only amp I've ever had, really. A little practice amp. It's got one of their pedals, pretty awesome. Functions as its own preamp. Send it into the loop, return to blend it in. I don't have a loop on this one, unfortunately. What cab do you remember? Well, I have a 1960s Marshall cab, but my other guitarist built his own 2x12 open back with speakers called Fane, F-A-N-E, but they were matched to his Crate 120-watt digital head, and it sounded fucking amazing. But then something happened to his head, and the pedal that he was using a Marshall Governor, doing the same thing through his clean. But the Marshall Governor had such an amazing tone through it. You think somebody modded it somehow, because that died, his head died and had to get serviced, and the amp was never quite the same. The volume, you had to turn it up way louder than you used to. It was like, you got to 2 and it was too fucking loud kind of thing. And then the pedal changed. Went and got a new Governor, and it wasn't the same. It just didn't, even cranked, it didn't have the same girth to it. Like, it was so good, unfortunately. So then he upgraded and got like I think it was a Hughes and Kettner or something after that. He rented one. And I just wanted to see what mine sounded like through his 2x12. It sounded better than my 4x12 cabinet. It is like perfectly matched for my cab or head. It just sounded so good. So yeah, it's a total custom job, and I would love to try to find it. Fane still exists, and I'd love to try to find those speakers and make my own little 2x12. It would be fucking amazing. Yeah, okay, so again, upstroke, 4th on the B, 5th, starting on the downstroke of 5th on the G. And then I run that up that F sharp minor scale. Oh, a little sloppy. Yeah, that one starts, again, everything. It's the picking pattern that I had to get used to, because before I would have done that downstroke and then tried to come back at it, but it's easier to start that. You can kind of do that drawing a circle thing. Next little tip we're going to do is based off, this one is sort of like that minor one, but I'm not sure which one's major or diminished here. We're going to go up to the 16th fret and the 12th fret for the first pull off. Then we go to the 14th on the B, 13th on the G, 14th on the the D, and then 16 to 11 on the A. So again, 16 to 12 on the high E, 14 on the B, 13 on the G, 14 on the D, 16 to 11 on the A, and then back up. See, what I'm fucking up already right now is that little bit of a lean to your pick. Because you don't want that solid sound, and you don't want it to go on each individual, so just getting used to that. The first one again, 16, 14, 13, 14, 16, 11 on the A. Back up. The second one, and we have even more viewers this morning. Greetings, Starfighters. Thanks for tuning in. I am messing up all my practice routines this morning, but that's why we practice every day. So this one, instead of 16 to 12, is 17 to 12 to start it off. Then we're going to go 14, 14, and 14 on the next 3 strings. The trick is to roll that finger. It's my ring finger here. Kind of up as you go, enough to that it mutes out that string you just played when you're going to the next one. Otherwise, you get a chord out of it. And that's what we're trying to avoid. You want that individual note sounding descending. So it does take a little bit to get used to that rolling technique as you go down and then coming back up as well. So again, 17 to 12 on the high E, 14, 14, 14, then 17, 16 and 12, 16 and 12 on the A. And back up. So you can do two things with each one of those shapes. Just we're going to play with those two shapes. So take the first four notes. Remember that same picking technique we did with this minor one. Upstroke, pull off, upstroke, then downstroke, 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 upstroke, upstroke, down, down. And try to do that with these four notes. And then we'll play that twice and then into the full shape. Just put them together, kind of make a little ditty. Something like this. Sorry. That downstroke, I'm really trying to work on that myself. It's new. Again, like I said, before I would have been doing an upstroke, and so I'm that fluidity of motion, though, feels way better to do it with that downstroke there. It's sloppy as hell today. All right, one more little technique, and then I'm going to play my track that I keep playing that I know I'm safe to play. Just to see how I ended up after all my practicing for the day. Thank you, everybody, for who's tuned in today. We've had our average is probably going to be up, which means we'll hit affiliate status. I thank you all so much. The last one is another tip from Mr. Paul Gilbert. I don't remember if it's from his Intense Rock 1 or 2, but it's a D major arpeggio lick. It consists of 5 little notes. First two are 14 to 10 on the high E. Then we're going to skip the high B. We're going to go to the G at 14 and 11. And then the last note is the 12th fret of the D string. And then back up. There are 2 ways to practice this one. Again, 14 to 10. Skip the B, 14 to 11, and 12. That's it. We're going to go with the staccato, trying to pick all the notes. That is yeah, I'm starting down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm sorry, I'm so sloppy. The other way is with the little legatos and hammer-ons and stuff like that, so. Oh my goodness, we got through it. Okay, we got through it. All the little tips and tricks, we got through the practice. We took a little break, we did a little stretch because the bacchiotomy is definitely needed. Oh my goodness. So let's do that again. Let's play a track that we just played, but it's just good to play something. Again, I've got to look for this list of all the stuff that is now fair use. I should contact Mr. 66 Samus because he plays a lot of covers on his channel over on YouTube there. Ayrton56, thanks for the follow, my friend, and thank you for being around if you've been stuck around this whole time. Like, I mean, when you joined earlier. Thank you so much. Or Artian, sorry, I said Ayrton. That's my dyslexia coming out of my mouth. Artion 56. Artion 56. Okay, not Ayrton. I'm thinking Ayrton Senna. Okay, yeah, let's just play a track and then we'll sit and yak. Volume out of that guitar, I think. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, that was sloppy. Yeah, it was sloppy. I beat myself up. I'm pushing through the pain. We're dealing with it today. Oh, that was good practice, though. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay. 1 sec here. Oh, we're definitely going to have to go for a walk. And then I'm going to have to sit on ice. After this, no gym for me today. Oh my goodness, 5 viewers stuck around for so long too. Thank you so freaking much. Again, thank you to Artion56, Keyford, and Shep12 for the follows today. That is freaking awesome. The average viewer thing's going to probably go up again. We'll hit affiliate status that would just be sweet. And for all of those who weren't around earlier, I am going to have a special guest in the next couple weeks. We are almost ready. He's got everything set up, just needs to do a couple little upgrades, like his internet. And then we should have him on stream to teach us some new stuff, and we'll change up the order. I'll get my little videos done here shortly. For everything that we have done here, we'll keep a couple of them, like the first thing we do, the double picking with the drawing the circle for a minute per string. That's going to stay. And then the spider technique. That's going to be like the first thing I do every morning. It has been for so freaking long. I've always felt those two things really help me. And when I didn't do them, I just picked up my guitar and started playing. I was slow. I was just not into it. I just take those few minutes, 1 minute per string. So 6, 7, or 8, or 9, whichever you got for strings. And then I do the spider technique just to really work your fingers and just making your fingers think independently in a sense. Remember to click all the extra socials down below. Oh, and here's one more. I have a gaming channel, which I have not been on as much lately, but when I get really injured and I can't play my guitar, I can't go to the gym, I've got to be able to do something to try to make some money, so I do a little gaming. Gears of War. Sorry, wrong arm. Gears of War. And there. Hopefully that takes you there and that works. And then the Instagram's down below, the YouTube channel. Follow all of that if you will. Oh my goodness. Now let's just yak for a few and relax for a few. Oh. I was thinking about contacting some of my old partners in crime, bands and musicians that we used to play with back in the day, and doing the little, podcasty, interviewy thingy about the Vancouver metal scene, where it was, where it's been, where it's going. Well, the rock and metal scene, just bands in general. The bands that we played with weren't all metal bands. Like Gladys Patches, they weren't a metal band. They were really fucking good, though. Then there were Strange Days. They were more hard rock in a sense, but still really cool. Then we played with Aberration, Cyanotic. Oh my God, Cyanotic. I still love those fucking songs. They get this little 3-song demo EP or whatever, demo CD that they put out. And there's just great tracks. They were so cool live. The drummer played with Triggers, one of the first guys that we ever saw play with Triggers around town. It just sounded so fucking good. They were super tight, really cool band. Cyanotic. If you guys are out there, man, 20 gauge misses you. I think we're going to have to try to raid somebody today. We have so many people left around close to the end here, but once again, we'll yak for a few more minutes, I guess. Again, feel free to ask me questions. We're going to be back at this on Friday, starting at 8 a.m. PST. Going to get some evening practices coming up in the next little while as well. All right. Whew. Yeah, all those guitar magazines. That was a really cool find. I totally forgot where they were. And then a little while ago when I cleaned out my storage unit, I was like, I thought we put them in a box in here, but then I couldn't remember. But our mattress covers the lower shelf of a bookshelf, the way our place is set up. And they were stashed under there. Oh, we definitely have to thank Iris for showing up after so long. We missed you over here. glad you're doing well. Hope that video shoot goes awesome. Thanks for putting me on the spot with your awesome band. Oh my gosh, Iris, are you still? No, you're probably not still there. You would have said something. But if you're still there, Iris, is it the guitarist you mentioned before that you were able to meet that one time? If you're there, that seriously would be the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever done. Is play in front of him. That's so super cool. Whoever it was that tuned in, everybody who's tuned in today, thank you so freaking much. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's try to find somebody to raid. Let's try to find somebody like me, somebody with a low viewer count, good musician who is working at something like we've got here. Okay, let's take you over here so I can do this right this time. I screwed it up once and like rated somebody and then unrated them. I don't know how I unrated them, so I got to be careful on what I click. All right, so let's go. Oop. And then I got to switch this to how do I find? Oh, I switched the. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go way down. I don't know where that little thing is to switch to like least amount of viewers or whatever it is. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Music streams. Let's show all music streams. There we go. And now sort by viewers low to high. There we go. Okay, now I remember how to do this. All right, so you're just listening to music. You're listening. A lot of people just DJing. Let's see.
Questa chitarra è una merda, io la suono di merda, però è una musica. Questi ovviamente sono punti di vista, però
Okay.
roba alla
Sorry, that's not English. I didn't
Daniel
realize.
Johnston, gente abbastanza matta, e che non so suonare neanche i pezzi di Daniel Johnston, però ritorniamo.
Okay. No, that one won't work. I don't want to force anybody into a stream that doesn't. Oh, it says English, but he's speaking. Is that Portuguese? Oh my goodness. Let's go. As one. Let's see here. Can we raid? I have nobody on today. None of my gamer friends. Oh, just DJing away. It's not like I don't want to support DJs. I just want to try to find some like guitar players, drummers, that kind of thing that are young and down there. That's Russian. English, let's go. That's rock radio. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Come on, there's got to be some other people playing guitar. Oh, I'm losing viewers. Come on, let's go. We got to find some musicians here. There's got to be some musicians. Streaming vinyls live. That's pretty cool. Wonder if the sound quality actually comes through in any decent respect that way. Lo-fi radio. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Oh, no, that's just just playing music. It looked like somebody was playing guitar. Oh, there we go. And then, oh, no. Okay, never mind. Sorry, my computer's running a little slow. There's a whole lot going on the computer at the same time right now. I want to find like a guitar player. It's just all like radio DJs or radio players and then people DJing, which again, I'm not trying to not support them. I just want to try to support another guitarist right now. Not live reprise. Okay, that's good to see in your title.
But other than that, that's I think the main components for my current schedule is there. So
okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot for hanging, and yeah, see you hopefully on Friday. And yeah, thanks and take care.
Oh my God.
Bye.
We just tuned into this guy and he's literally just leaving. Like that happened to me one of the first times I raided somebody. I tuned in, clicked the raid, and he's like, goodbye. I was like, no. Oh, that's too funny. I'm not having much luck trying to raid somebody. Does any of you have a friend that's streaming right now? Let me know. Send me their link and I'll see if I can try to figure out how to raid them. Get their numbers up. Get some followers for them. I've been raided several times and I'm so appreciative. I'm a nobody. And I've been raided a couple times already. A few times actually. More than a couple. Okay. Oh man, just a lot of people playing music. Like just, I don't know, how do you do that without getting in trouble? Again, you must have that list, I say, huh? Yeah, probably. Know what's all fair use? Oh, here we go. We got a bass player. Let's see.
Megalomaniacal idea. Let's figure we're going down.
Nice. Okay. Oh, he's playing a bunch of cover tunes. I don't know if I can do that. I don't get it because like I got copyright struck on one of my videos I uploaded to my YouTube channel, so hopefully I don't get in too much trouble when these things pop up. So I'll keep it muted for now, just in case. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. There's like so few musicians on right now. Rock and roll radio. Well, this is terrible. Should I just give up? this is morning practice, but we're going to end off. It's, well, it's still morning for me, technically. No, it's 11 o'clock now. But yeah, I'm trying to find somebody to raid, and I can't find any musicians. Let's go this. Let's go guitar. Search. How you doing today, Corona? That's okay, man. My viewer count was really good today. We got 3 new followers. Had a really good day. Endless Armada. Who is this? No results found for guitar. What? Is this really being this bad? Is this difficult? Oh my good Lord. I'm not having any luck at this. This is bad. My computer's running a little slow too. Because again, there's so much going on right now. So trying to find somebody to raid. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's in Spanish. Damn it. Here we go. Okay, how do we do this? Oh, Endless Armada musician requests on Rocksmith. Oh, right on. That's cool. Okay, so go here.
Compared to World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy, just the aesthetic alone grabbed me.
Okay, so we're going to rate this guy. He's doing some little samples on guitar, making loops. We'll give him a follow. If you guys are still there, thank you so much again for everything.
Andre Beats, wow.
Yeah, I think it already took over my channel, so I'm going to say end of my stream over here. Thank you, everybody who followed today. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. I think we got it. I think we got affiliate status. Let's see. Well, I'll let you guys know on Friday. What we say, we take the words, see you later, we combine them into one word. We say, Slayer. Peace.